Welcome to another episode of We Don't Know What We're Doing, but we're doing it anyway. The year has come around once again from when we started this. It's now getting cold again, but luckily we have most of the decking already done. But today we get to learn how to cut the pavers. So here's all the work we've done so far. We've got all of the stonework down and pretty much level. Learned a lot of things along the way. But what we don't have is right here along the edge, all these places where we need to fill in still, because whole pavers don't fit there, so we actually have to cut those, and that's what we're going to do today. So the way that we're going to do this is just by using a regular circular saw. If I had an angle grinder, I would use that, but I don't. And so I'm going to use a regular circular saw, but you do have to get a special blade, and there's two different ways of doing that. There's two different types of blades. There's these blades, which is a disposable type blade that you can use to cut masonry, and since this isn't solid rock, you can use these. These are good for a couple cuts a piece. They're a little bit wider, a little bit dirtier, but they're only about $2 to a blade, and so you just go through them really quick. The other way is what I have on my circular saw right now, is to get a diamond blade that's specifically set for cutting masonry. These are a little bit more expensive, but they'll last longer, makes a much nicer cut, a lot quicker cut. And given the number of cuts I need to make, I went out and got one of these. I'm not sure if this one will last me the whole way or if I'll need another one, but we'll see. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to measure the line that we need to cut. And so, since none of my cuts are straight, everything's at a weird angle, there's really no way to do this except for just to eyeball it. This is my straight line, this is not a straight line. And so, eyeball it on this side, eyeball it on that side, take a square. Once again, it's not square, but I need a straight edge. Just big old pencil, draw a line on it. Do the other side. And you have to do both sides because when you cut, you don't cut all the way through. You only cut partially way through, and you cut on both sides, and then I'll show you how you take it from there. So I have my saw blade set so it goes about 3/4 of an inch down. Maybe not quite that much, but it's not going to go all the way through. And so now I just line it up and let it go. There you go. Now you see I've cut from both sides. Now all I have to do is use a little wedge, do one cut, and we have a cut. Now all we have to do, remember this is our straight edge, and so the straight edge goes against straight edge, the angle goes against the angle. Tap it in. Because they got a little bit tight, and there we go. After lots and lots of cutting, Here's the edge. Getting around this corner was a little bit tricky because you're cutting in straight lines and you're making a curve. And you can see some places I did better than others, but all in all, not too bad. Even straighten this out. This will be the edge of the step, and then into here. Right here, I'm going to be doing another cut eventually where it's going to do a nice rounded cut around the fire pit, and I'm going to lay cement with some stepping stones and a few other things around the fire pit. And so that's how far we got. It's looking a lot better, a lot closer. I'm getting excited. So that's another episode of We Don't Know What We're Doing, but we're doing it anyway. It's nice and cold now, so we can't lay the cement, but we are getting very close on getting this complete. I'm excited to see it finally done. So like always, if you want to see the past episodes, click up here. If you want to see where we're going next, click up here. See you later.